2-hour rant after you just sent me that. I swear to God. I was on the side of the road just talking to myself, smoking. Like, it's happening, guys.
Well, especially when
shit.
the Saturn-Uranus conjunction happens in Gemini.
Yeah.
That's gonna be a little wild. I wonder what degree the conjunction is on.
It's gonna be like 28, 29. It's gonna be like the 20 degrees. It's gonna be exactly opposite the 87.
Oh, nice. It's right on top of Blake's Mars in the 7th house. With the actual conjunction. Good job. So it's actually up here.
Oh, the final one?
25, 28. Damn. That's wild. That's when we're going to start having our Saturn-Uranus opposition. Oh, well, maybe mine. Mine's at 10. So Saturn-Uranus will oppose Saturn-Uranus at the same time. What? How did I never look that far into the future?
You're talking about the Sagittarius opposition.
Yeah, but I mean, look at this opposition. Saturn and Uranus will be in Cancer. That's
Together.
yeah.
And that's when Saturn
They'll be in good proximity for a little bit though.
And I mean, can you imagine 14 degrees?
No. Who's Guinness treating him? Extra stout. In case we need something a little heavier.
That's dope that you can toggle it from live to offline. Just like that. Oh, I see. That's the glitch. I see.
I just don't want it to glitch like that while we're live. Make sure.
You're checking the stream, huh? It's just the feds slowing down our internet because of what we just said.
Oh, okay.
Click. That's the cold open, just pow pow. Hey guys, welcome back to the Midheaven Podcast Live. Thank you for joining us. We just got done filming 2 new podcasts, which I'm very excited about.
Mm-hmm.
You want to tell them? You want to tell the kids what we filmed?
We talked about the eclipse, and then we did a showdown. We were commentators for an episode, and it was pretty lit. Shout out to y'all.
Hopefully you guys are enjoying our podcast. Hopefully you're liking, commenting, sharing, subscribing. Just want to give you guys a heads up. You might notice there's a little bit of interference. The stream's being a little weird. We're just trying it out, making sure that it's buffering okay. So if you happen to see some glitches, just stay with us. We are working it out as we speak. You know, like Saturn, Mars, Uranus shit. No surprise. Yeah, so this is our weekly show. We see all
Welcome back.
all the heathens in the chat. What's going on, everybody? I don't even have my chat up. So let me pull my chat up. Winner, chicken dinner. Oh my goodness. We've got everybody here. Hey, Lilac, Kayla Ann, Jessica Martinez, Kobe, Hera's here, Jessica Martinez again, Lilac Ocean. How's everybody doing? How you guys doing? How is your guys' hump day going? Hopefully it's going well. Hopefully you're enjoying a cocktail after working hard for the man all day.
Well, you said hump, so I'm going to do the sex
Hump to
card
hump.
reading.
Oh my gosh, she's going to bust it out early.
We're going to just bust it out. You just triggered it right there.
Those of you guys who are not aware, this is a show we do weekly in between our filming for our podcast. Mike and I get together. We go live for about an hour or so, and we do readings. So he's going to do the opening
Shout out to
with
Storm Dancer.
his pick a card reading. But if you want to get a reading,
you can
check out that QR card.
The queue.
Yeah, you can join the queue. There's a QR code right up here. You can scan it. $20 for one card, $40 for 3 cards. Donations, you can also see the link to our PayPal somewhere around here. You'll see it. That way you guys can send us a donation for reading cards live on the internet. If your name is different from your YouTube or your PayPal name, let us know. If you send us a payment, please let us know. We also have Super Chat. The messier, the better. I'm feeling particularly excited to see what is going on because the transits right now are fucking crazy. How are you guys doing with the transits? Hopefully you're focusing on one of these cards because Mike is going to be telling you all about your sex life in just a moment.
Okay, guys, this is Aries season, so this is going to be a real, insight. Everything else is just training wheels. This is a real deal. Okay, so we have the Justice card. Looks like sex is attached to a decision. This is not going to be, for those of you one-night standers, this might not really, it's almost as if having sex might be attached with starting a relationship or some kind of serious commitment. So, some of you may just, if you're not looking for that, keep that in mind. But I just like the Justice card here. This is getting you ready for Libra season with the action started in Aries. So, yeah, some of you need to sign consent forms before you have sex. Just get that clear out the way, just so there's no BS after. I know that sounds weird right now. You will thank me later. Thank you, Hera. So pile 1, pile 2, pile 3, pile 4. I'll give you some time to pick. Oh, snap.
Oh, he saved it.
I saved it
Way
and
to
almost
go.
sabotaged it, dude.
That was some Mars
Oh,
Aries
God,
shit
that
right
was
there.
gross. Thank God. Okay.
Yeah, take a second to pick your guys' cards while I say thank you to all of the members and the subscribers. But if you are level 2 or level 3, people like Michelle, Paula, Harazet, Jessica Martinez, and Kayla Ann, you guys are the real MVPs. Consider joining our memberships. If you get level 3, you're going to get a card reading once a month during our lives from us.
Shout out to Bill Cosby.
So please join the family and consider... What? What?
Hey, I'm just reading.
You're like, I'm just telling what the cards are saying.
I'm just reading.
Holy
the
shit,
comments.
we're gonna get kicked off the internet. I'm just waiting for the keyboard warriors.
Pile 1. Let's see what we got. We got the 10 of Pentacles. Oh, so this could be sex
She
with
worked hard for the money.
a trust fund, baby. Oh, some of you
That's a
got
hustler
that
card,
work.
baby.
So you in that past. Some of you got some dick appointments. That's what's up. Or sex appointments. So that's cool. Some of you getting that dough. Okay. Get your work on. If anything, I feel like this also is, I don't see one, this is definitely long-term too. Some of you might have a long-term kind of sexy thing. So this isn't like you have sex one day and that's it. Maybe this could start a new long-term sexual relationship.
Maybe he's gonna pay your bills.
Maybe he's gonna pay your bill. Maybe you had sex with the trust fund bait too. Like they had an inheritance.
Or somebody's dad.
Break you off. Or,
if you're at an age where I could be like, I could have you or your dad, that's some dangerous shit. Oh, that's a magical time in every woman's life. I'm just waiting for the heathens. What's up, Calvin? He says, light it up, get it wet.
All right, pile number 2. We have the death card. So this is gonna be sex that transforms your whole life. You're not gonna be the same after this.
Some like
sex.
whips and chains. Stuff.
Some of you got some Grim Reaper poontang like.
Some of you guys are gonna have sex with a Scorpio. It's
The
gonna be the end of
snatch
your
of death.
fucking life.
Seriously, that's the one. Leo and Scorpio are those two signs I haven't had sex with yet. And tricking has been approved this season. Yes.
Oh my god, the
Yes.
amount of messages that come in that are hidden. Shit.
Grip Reaper, yes, the Grip Reaper. She got that Grip Reaper. Have you shaking like, and then your spirit leaves your body.
Is that a hand job joke?
It is now.
You gotta choke it just a little bit, just to let it know it's in
Grip
charge.
Reaper.
But you can't.
You might
You don't want
start.
him to struggle.
You might
know?
start identifying as a man.
Fuck,
There's that
I
too.
can't. How are there 50 people watching this right now? This is hilarious to me that you guys want to talk about this horrible shit on the internet. It's just
Yo, some of you might actually be into necrophilia. Maybe you like sex with dead people. And we don't judge over here. So I'm just letting you know. Pile number 3, we have the 6 of Swords. So maybe this could be some like long distance virtual sexting that goes on. This could be someone who travels from across country to get the D. This could also be you traveling across country to slang the D or get
that's
the
like
D.
Domino's. They're gonna deliver that D.
Yeah, no, for real. It looks like
The
someone.
D is on the way.
And I get the sense that you might have sex with someone from online. So you're talking to someone online, Pile 3. You're sliding in someone's DM. Someone is sliding in your DM before they slide in you. Okay. The Crypt Reaper.
People are walking in right now and they're
What did
just.
I walk into? Oh, that's beautiful. 6 of Swords here too is very detached. So you're closing the distance. Someone who's long distance is gonna close that distance and smash. Okay, so pile number 4, we have the Justin Bieber Knight of Cups card.
I love that you say that every time you pull this card. Because you just imagine this like long-haired blonde white boy who's just gonna like sing and serenade you, right?
Into your pants and then into your bed and into your pants, or into your pants first, then the bed, in that order. Because they're
But at least he'll
unorthodox.
buy you drinks first.
Yes.
Right. Right.
Get you comfortable in the mood. It's gonna feel really
Yeah.
good. Some of you, I like the octave of the death card this makes too. But for some of you, it's gonna be very romantic.
These are good cards all around, though.
They really
I
are.
feel very good about this. It's very much like the Pisces, Scorpio, Capricorn stuff
Yeah.
that we see going on currently.
Yeah.
It's good. It's
Everyone wins.
definitely good. I mean, although Mars and Saturn and Venus are conjunct, so not a lot of people are really enjoying it unless you're into like some weird, freaky pleasure pain stuff, which I'm sure some of you guys are.
Then pile number 2 for sure.
We want to say thank you to Hera Zed. She sent us a what is this? She sent us a message of clarity, encouragement for the collective. Please, thank you very much. We'll definitely do a card for everybody. Thank you. And if you guys send payment, or if you are one of the members that we have left for this month that would like to get a reading, please let us know. Looks like Jessica Martinez came in with the generosity. Also, thank you.
I'll pull a collective card right now, and then you can pull a collective
Sure.
card. Blam.
Yeah.
Daddy's back is hurting. This is that cat movie shit. I can't
I just heard everything in your body crack.
You heard that?
Yeah.
Oh
I heard
my
everything. It was like one of those, I'm gonna be a minute. Give me just a second.
Yeah. This is what I don't like
Oh my
about
god,
my
it's always
30s.
the first couple times that happens. So you're like, oh my god, I can totally throw my back out, and I'm 30 fucking years old.
The
Guys.
Gemini in me is like, I'm getting older. No, it's terrifying. I can't handle it. Oh,
I think we need to get Mike a masseuse. We should be Mike and Candace go to the spa.
I remember at night, I had pulled my back and I was going from massage parlor to massage parlor, not knowing they were wanting to give me happy endings. And I'm like, could you really hurt my back? Like they thought I was trying to have sex. I'm like, yo, could you get my back? Like that shit really hurt. I was really The irony. It was so
Walking
nice.
into one of those tug and rub places, not knowing that there's a happy ending on the menu. You're
She's
like,
like-
no, just my back. And they're
Right.
like,
He's like, yeah, could you hit that?
just really
over?
get in there.
Right. And I'm like, I probably should have gone to a professional. I didn't know.
Oh my God. Well, how'd you pull your back? Lay in that pipe?
Kind of.
I don't even want to know.
Yeah, I mean, in a way, you know what I'm saying?
It
Yeah.
doesn't count if it's with yourself, Mike.
I'd make the
Oh,
difference.
okay.
I'd make the difference.
All
I
right,
mean,
guys. Mike
It wasn't
broke
really.
his...
It wasn't really by
Did you?
myself.
Oh, okay.
It was, but it wasn't. It's weird. But
You're like
I don't
hitting
know.
those angles.
I need to do yoga or whatever and get more flexible. I'm not flexible. I need to be flexible.
Oh, man. We just got
Oh,
another
shit.
donation from Follow Your Heart.
Your
Thank you.
Oh, okay.
So do you want to do the collective reading for everybody? Thank you, Hera, for that donation. Appreciate it.
Could you donate a card too?
Of course. This one. Ready? Ooh.
The
High
High
Priestess.
Priestess and the Page of Pentacles. So this is reinvention. This is like intuitive reinvention. I can relate with this. I'm starting a new workout regimen. I'm reinventing how I identify myself. And I think the High Priestess is intuitive. I love that you pulled the High Priestess too. I feel like that's the intuitive guidance and wisdom behind this. So you don't have to really know what you're doing. Just
Yeah.
allow yourself to be led forward.
I think it's interesting also because I think this is about a lot of people collectively following their intuition right now when it comes to being like, what are my values? Where am I
Devin gets
planting
it.
seeds?
Yes. Planting seeds for sure. Having sex with the spirit.
Oh, got it.
Yes,
Right. Okay.
yes.
Yeah. Summoning spirit sex.
Soul sex, I call it.
I think it's also just about people like being a little bit more cautious with their resources and not being
Yeah.
as optimistic with what's going on in the world and
Yeah.
being just more cautious with
long
what
term,
they're
slower.
doing financially.
That too. And a new gift.
Kayla Ann said, I sent a donation for Mike's OnlyFans website, but also chiropractic consult.
Yes, thank you. Kayla, you really care. I love that. Oh,
Don't
Lord
spend
knows
it
I
in
need
the tug
it.
and rub.
No.
That's the only it needs to be a licensed professional. Oh man. Hey, sex workers are workers too. We talk about
Yes.
that in our clipped videos, so
Yes.
be excited for that.
Yes.
All right, so let's go back really quick to Jessica and then we'll get Follow Your Heart. Jessica, thank you for your generous donation. She said, I deal with Gen Z teenagers. Please help. I'm hanging out with them this fine evening. Let's give them a message for their love lives. I am so sorry that they are listening to this because they
By
don't...
the way, shout out to Gen Z. So Gen Z is Pluto Sagittarius and Jessica. All Sagittarius suns and moons, y'all activate Gen Z. I'm gonna make a special video about that. Like Scorpios activate millennials, and then Sagittarius activate Gen Z.
I really like also the fact that they're incredibly witty and sarcastic and they actually really take the time to like know their shit and like learn the law.
And they learn it really quick, and some of
Yeah.
them die really quick, like a wildfire.
So this is gonna be for
Y'all
some of
super
these
wild.
Gen Z people here. Pull an extra card.
I'm betting on Gen Z. That's. I feel like that's the one right there.
They're the ones that are more willing to like burn everything down. Like I feel like the Capricorn stallion people are like, hey, here's some bad ideas, start a ruckus, and then we'll let you.
Yeah,
guys do it.
straight up.
You
And
guys
they're like,
do it. We're busy.
Right. Oh, I love it. Oh, Dr. Evil. Yeah.
So we have the Star card, followed by the Three of Swords reverse, followed by the Ten of Cups, followed by the Four of Swords. Well, what can I say about this? The Star card, I think, is really talking to you guys collectively as a group, letting you know that there is hope for the future. To stay mindful, especially when it comes to more humanitarian or group collective mindset, like stronger together type vibes, right? The Star card is also the card that comes, it's like healing after the tower has fallen. So it talks about hopes, dreams, and wishes and holding space for that. Moving out of some kind of pain or... You know, that's what I think is interesting with the Gen Z people is like, unlike people who have really heavy Scorpio or Capricorn charts where we're like doom and gloom, oh, this is the worst ever. Like Pluto and Sag is like, okay, great, let's burn it to the ground so we can get started with the regeneration. And what did we learn from the chaos?
Yeah.
So actually, you guys are not going to continue this pattern of being like, oh, always me, you know, this is the end of the world. It's like moving out of pain and heartbreak and moving into a direction where you're really focusing on happiness and joy. Saturn's really supporting you guys this year. With Saturn in Aquarius, you're actually starting to really reap the benefits after going through your Saturn-Pluto transits a number of years ago. And now you can see where, because your values have changed, your friends have changed, your goals have changed, and you're able to go more in the direction of happiness. I think security, emotional security, and also the ability to kind of come together with like-minded people and like redeveloping this idea of what may be family, or just your emotional, I think, goals in general. Like you're realizing that you're so focused on emotional health or well-being that you're really, really committed to group causes and things that are going to help the collective heal. Four of Swords coming up as the bonus card, I think, is also just talking about you guys pacing yourselves, taking your time, not feeling like it's a situation where you're treating it like it has to happen all at once. Some of you guys are also going through some other aspects currently in your transits. So I do think that there are other things that are kind of setting up. You're having Saturn transits to your natal Uranus, your natal Aquarius placements as well. So I want you guys to think about that. Or there's still Pluto transits going on with some placements that you have in Capricorn. So pace yourselves. It's going to be something that you're going to be doing over a period of time. You're really focusing on rest and recuperation, realizing that you want to go to the distance maybe, and really reevaluating where you guys need to turn inward and be looking at goals, especially relating to like rest and wellness and health in that capacity.
Boom.
Hopefully that's helpful. Somebody said, leave my cap stellium alone. I got one too. They didn't start the fire, but they'll fuel it. Who sang that song? Is that Billy? They didn't start the fire. It was always
I don't even know how I know that.
word.
I just know that part.
How do you know that song? Isn't that Billy Joel?
I kind of just know that. I don't know any other part.
Okay, well, close enough.
You're right. I know I've heard it.
So hopefully that's helpful for you guys. We also have Follow Your Heart who jumped in. $40 donation. Thank you. Do you have a particular question? Let us know. We'll get you with some 3 cards.
Follow your heart? All right.
Yes, let me pull the donation that we got from Kayla Ann. Thank you for your generosity.
So follow your heart. We have the 8 of Pentacles, the Ace of Wands, and the High Priestess. You can even do it like this. So this is definitely talking about following your hunt. Ooh, yeah. Follow your heart. I don't know what you asked, but this is definitely speaking of moving forward. General reading. The work you're doing is not only meaningful, it's guiding you towards a brand new beginning. Or you could look at this as a new spark that's going to lead into meaningful work. But intuitively speaking, your hard work is paying off. And the Magician, the Magician as an underlying theme is you understanding more how your abilities help sell yourself more. So the Ace of Wands is like tailor making the mastery of your work to develop more your technique through your work. And yeah. Oh my gosh, you can see that? Oh my gosh, trying to hide that shit.
I can't
I'm
even
cool.
see your face because I'm looking straight ahead.
Yeah, I'm cool. I'm just.
You sure?
Yeah, it's not. It's not as when August last year I felt sick, but like this is just some minor pain or whatnot. But yeah, Ryan started a fire. It was just unexpected. Like I wasn't expecting. This kind of came out of nowhere. But yeah, I mean the High Priestess is interesting because this could be a new opportunity from someone who sees the work you're doing. But then this also has a lot to do with like a big break, you know, like I kind of see this as like you're writing blogs and then a movie producer wants you to write for their next blockbuster movie, something like that. But in the moment, you don't know it's going to be a blockbuster movie. It's just a new opportunity. So say yes to what comes within the next 2 weeks.
The High Priestess came up a couple times, talking about people kind of being like really all about their vision, where they're going with that stuff. Let's see who else we got. Yes, so Kayla Ann, thank you for your donation. She said, where is her comment? Hope you got my donation. Mike mentioned before something coming together for me in Aries season. I really feel it. Whatever it is, I haven't felt this much power in a long time. Oh, actually, I have some CBD stuff I can give you. I have like a lot of it. I'll give you like a whole
Awesome.
container of it. It's in my bathroom. I have a bunch. Actually, no, it's on my bookshelf.
Oh, okay. Bet.
So let's take a look at Kayla Ann and what's going on for her and what's shifting for her positively in Aries season, and what to be aware of. Got one. Okay. Page of Pentacles reverse, the Lovers reverse, and the Two of Pentacles. It looks like she's going back and forth in regards to really taking a good hard look at what she values and what brings her joy, what she's passionate about. This can be literally about your hobbies or things that you're investing your time or your resources into. I think the Lovers reverse can possibly make you feel a little, possibly not confused, but feeling like you're torn in two different directions. Like, how can I love myself and somebody else and maintain better boundaries? How can I really love what I'm doing and really connect also to like feeling really good about it and feeling like abundant doing it? So there's a sense of you reevaluating, I think, what you're putting your time and your energy into. Maybe you're playing with things a little bit with the Two of Pentacles, weighing your options, going back and forth and trying, whether it's like, you know, new dietary stuff, or it's like investing money in different ways, or in kind of breaking up your time differently and seeing like what's actually bringing you joy or what's actually bringing you in more of a line of income. So there's something like that that's happening for you. I would say look for increments of two doubles. There's going to be like lots of forks in the road with these two energies. And I think right now it's just more you really looking at where you're going to have the ability to kind of hit restart when it comes to your resources. If I remember correctly, like, aren't you a Libra rising? So you're having all these Aquarius transits go through your fifth. Yeah.
Oh, Libra rising.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so it's all going through her fifth house squaring. So it's like a lot of sorting and sifting. Like, do I still value this? Do I not? Do I still keep this? Do I not? It can be people. It can be investments. It can be ways of looking at things that you used to find valuable and suddenly you don't anymore. And you're like, wait, then what do I love? But you're still in like the process of going back and forth. So don't make any major decisions right now. Like, see what actually fits for you and what you're actually making time for. Like, a great exercise might be going, I really love this hobby. I'm going to do it every day for 15 minutes. And possibly if I go longer than that, if I'm enjoying myself and I love it, I'm going to do it. But I have no real intention or end game behind it. If it's dating because you want the experience. If it's creating, it's just for the sake of creating. If money, love, stability, anything comes from that, great. But it has to be only if it's things that you're truly passionate about, right? So I think you're still kind of weighing those options and seeing what it is that you really enjoy doing and what you love outside of romantic love, outside of friendship love, just things that are new for you that's really going to bring you the possibility to kind of feel a little bit more stable and possibly bring in other sources of income. So yeah, don't worry guys, I got a ton of CBD butter. He's going to go home with a warming CBD balm. He will be fine, and he's nice and liquored up, so.
That part. I
Hopefully
remember
that's helpful.
I smoked some weed the other day, and I was like, I forgot I had the back pain. And I was like, wow, man.
You just need to go and get that like worked out. You just need somebody who's.
I need to get laid. That's what I need. We have sex, so. It's not like I can't. I just need to put in an honest effort, right?
Oh,
like,
man. Yeah. Oh, man. We have Brandon that got in, and Brandon has a 1-card question. He says, can I have card for my ability or abilities I'm activating right now or in the future? That's a fun question.
Oh, yeah. I always pull amazing cards for Brandon, too, with you. Or with Ben. Okay. So what abilities you're activating right now or in the future? So what we have is the teamwork card and the world card. So the world card is talking about you stepping into completion of your archetype, of your character, all of the abilities and all of the skills, because instead of just a central ability, this is more so every single one of your skill sets. If you think of yourself as an RPG character, and in that RPG character, you're like mage class. And so you have like a fire spell, you got like a healing spell.
What the fuck is this? Like Dungeons and Dragons?
Let's say it's
what is this stuff you're talking about?
It's an RPG. Like, let's say Dungeons and Dragons is perfect.
What's RPG?
Role-playing game. Yeah, it's a role playing.
What?
It's
Are you
like
into
Pokemon.
like banging furries or something?
No,
Oh my God.
I might have to explore that. Oh, RPG, I see what you mean. No, no, like,
Oh, like not sexual role playing.
no, no, oh,
Like The
no, 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 no,
Sims?
oh.
I don't understand what's going on right now.
Yo, a role playing game is a type of video game
Oh,
where like
okay.
you get a party. It's like a turn based game where you can kind of like, and in that game, certain people have different abilities and skills. So he's asking about his ability, but really he's mastering all of his abilities as an RPG character. Like all the skills that you have are bringing into mastery, making up your character. And so the Three of Pentacles is you're a part of a team now where you can develop your skills and abilities with other people who are developing their skills and abilities. So as far as a central skill, this is team building. But the cards are saying more so you don't want to focus on one ability as much as your character as a person and everything you're good at, so that you know, I have this technique, I have this ability. And so you're going to connect with people who have their abilities down packed and will bring out your powers.
I don't
And it's just
understand how
more
this stuff
teamwork.
works. I was just like, other than that, what else would be that? I mean,
RPG?
yeah, I guess like,
Pokemon's RPG.
yeah.
Yeah.
I like Magic
Final
cards, like
Fantasy.
Magic the Game.
That is like a card-based
I was like
RPG.
super into that. Of course, I became a fucking tarot reader, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Yu-Gi-Oh! As well.
What's up, Michelle? It's nice to see you.
Oh, by the way, Three of Pentacles is also like apprenticeship. It's also secret societies.
Okay.
So you could definitely, you know, it's there's a ceremonial nature of this that's gonna kind of step you more into. It's also Mars and Capricorn. Yeah, so this is definitely also talking about exalted power and the ability to direct energy. But the world came up again, so this is not only success, but this is you tapping into like all powers in a very weird way.
So Jessica
Rachel,
Martinez
please.
came back. I'm not going to share this question out loud. Okay, so she has a personal question in regards to business. So let's take a look and let's see.
I feel like it's yes and no. Like both are true. Like there's more people to meet, but definitely already met. Like I don't think it's just one person or one group.
So let's take a look.
Hey yo.
Temperance, 6 of Cups, 8 of Cups, 10 of Swords reversed. So this tells me that in regards to your question with business, more or less like it's talking about timing, that you're waiting for the right timing for certain people to kind of come through. I do feel like there may be several people involved, and if you have given like a pitch or a proposal or whatever to a number of people, you're going to have some people that are going to walk here soon. You're going to have some people that are going to be like, hey, we want to have a second meeting. We want to talk. We want to come back. There is going to be some definitive stuff, though. I'd look right around like maybe 6 days to 10 days, 6 weeks to 10 weeks. Like when you're looking at the 8 of Cups and also the 10 of Swords, it is talking about once you reach that increment of 8, you really see who you're working with and who's legit, like who really has the money to actually back the project and who's all talk and still trying to bring in resources somewhere else. Mm-hmm. And it's really important for you or you guys to be incredibly decisive and looking at who actually gets back to you and who's playing hard to get, because you may have some people who really want to get back to you, but they may not have the money, versus people who are taking their time actually communicating and sharing whether or not they're interested in. 8 of Cups is like somebody's going to walk away, but the 6 of Cups is saying you're going to have somebody who's going to keep coming back. Possibly it'll make space for other people, because I kind of agree with Mike. I feel like there's going to be a number of different people involved. But Temperance is saying timing's off, hasn't been the right timing. There's been issues, people who haven't been getting back to you. Wait a little bit longer. I feel like there's going to be more so interactions possibly with people in person, because this can also be talking about being like, let's sit down, let's have a meeting, let's go out to dinner, let's talk, let's schmooze, and really looking at who's going to show up and not just be interested in investing, but like actually having like a relationship with you and staying in touch. So really watch for that. 10 of Swords reverse can talk about coming out of a difficult situation where maybe there's like a little bit of being gun shy because you have had a difficult time reeling in people in the past, or you're not sure whether or not they're going to stay. But 10 of Swords reverse is saying like that's getting wrapped up. That's about over. And Gonna have some definitive decisions about who's coming and who's going. So you'll know who's in or out pretty soon. But it does look like maybe you've met them already or somebody, because they're gonna come back around. So hopefully that gives you a little bit more insight into that. We had follow your heart, come back around. She says Cancer rising, Sun in Aquarius, Cancer rising, Aquarius Sun, Cat Moon. The Virgo left me. Should I tell the Leo what I feel or keep it to myself?
Two of Wands, High Priestess.
Oh my God, so much High Priestess tonight. I fucking can't.
Nine of Swords is anxiety you're feeling. So just tell the Leo how you feel with no expectation. The reason why you don't want to keep it in is because you're worried about the reaction, but mode won it, bro. So basically, tell the Leo how you feel, tell the Leo what you want, and if the worst that'll happen is you'll get rejected. But at least they'll know how you feel. But we have the Two of Wands, High Priestess, Sun. There's a lot of happiness coming in for you. Two of Wands is you deciding how you want to express your vision to the world. And there's so much inspiration and revelation with this Moon-Sun combo that's going to lift you out of the anxiety. So you don't see that right now because, you have your hand in your hands. You have your head in your hands, but you're coming into so much happiness. And this could be you expressing your feelings to this Leo. Maybe things may not go as you expect, but it opens up another situation now that you've expressed that energy out. So what do you think about the High Priestess?
I feel like for the High Priestess to keep coming up and showing herself, and also in the conjunction with the Sun, she's like stepping into the limelight, being like, you already know how it's going to go.
Yeah.
You already know. You've been rehearsing, having the conversation, visualizing it, thinking about it. You may even know how it'll play out, but like, I don't know, it keeps coming up. So I feel like a lot of people are intuitively tapping in. I mean, today Mercury is conjunct Neptune, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, so a lot of people are already having those conversations in the ethers or dreams about it. They're thinking about it. What you guys have to understand right now is like where intention goes, energy flows. So if you're thinking about it, there is some kind of like string theory situation where it's already taking off. Those thoughts are so actually starting something because it's also in a conjunction to Jupiter.
The quantum nature.
Yeah, so I
love that.
It's manifesting,
Keep us posted.
Michelle came back around. How's it going? She said, general vibes, please. I'm a Gemini sun, Sag rising, Aries moon. Ooh, Sag rising, Aries moon. That's a great combo for some of these transits that are going to start pretty soon. Sounds very fun and expansive and emotional and lots of new opportunities romantically, maybe. All right, so let's take a look. General vibes for her. Sag rising, so 7th house sun. Aries moon in the 5th. That's great. So for you, we have the Queen of Swords, followed by the Moon reversed, followed by the Death card reversed. Michelle, you are not fucking around. You are like, listen, I am making moves. I'm really letting things go. I'm cutting through the drama, or I'm cutting through the insecurity, the fear. I'm cutting through the fog. You're working very strongly with the energy of the moon and also Pluto. So it's about emotional shifts and evolutions that are going on. I also get the impression that part of what's happening for you is just you're finally like cleaning out the closet, really looking at fear and things that have hindered you or kept you from moving forward in the past. And now you're like, nope, I'm going to deal with it. Otherwise, it's going to drive me crazy. And you're communicating and you're actually interacting with that particular fear and being very clear about where you're combating negative thoughts or anything that's getting in the way of you being able to speak your mind or share what it is that you have to say. And now you're finally getting to this point that's like, you know what, if I'm launching the book, if I'm doing this, if I'm doing that, like you're not holding space or room for insecurities of failure. Like failure is not an option. She's basically like, nope, been there, done that. Somebody's going to buy it. Somebody's going to be interested in it. Somebody's going to want to see it. And I'm really kicking some of these old fears, especially when it comes to emotional security, you know, domestic living, what it costs for your living, whether or not something's actually going to do well so you can continue to kind of focus more on this type of work because you're channeling something very intuitive with this, right? So like Scorpio is associated with the death card. The moon is about the intuition and like the psychic things that you pick up. And the Queen of Swords is like, yeah, you know, I'm trying to focus more on what I'm channeling and what I'm feeling intuitively I need to say or need to write. So maybe I would say look a little bit at like exercises revolving around meditation and automatic writing. Yep, launched a book, Queen of Swords. I remember you talking about it, but like it's now really a thing. So maybe you're kind of like in this like waiting period where you know that it's getting ready to launch. And you're just holding space and kind of, you know, thinking about how it's going to go. And I would just say leave all fear, you know, in the rearview mirror. It's about moving forward and knowing that you're moving forward in a different way and you're communicating, expressing yourself differently.
Flex. You know, for sure.
Fight boss. You know what I was thinking about? Should we have a Twitch?
Someone just talked to me about Twitch and streaming on Twitch.
Yeah, like I wonder if we should go on Twitch. What do you guys think? Do you guys watch Twitch? Should we go on Twitch? I know we could stream on both.
We could stream on both, yeah.
Yeah, but I wonder if we were to stream on Twitch, especially if we ever wanted to do something like if we did want to do chart commentating and stuff. I think like people would probably be
Twitch
super into
exclusives.
that. Yeah.
That'd be dope.
Yeah, maybe.
That could
If
be
you guys
really
want to watch us eat Cheetos and talk about astrology in our underwear with headsets on, would you guys watch that? That's what I think of when I think of Twitch. I mean, I know there's DJs and there's like other things that are on there. I know there's a lot of other things on there, but I would love to like drink and play Super Nintendo on Twitch. Like I would do that for fun. Wouldn't even do that for money.
Yeah.
Okay. Who else do we got? We got somebody else here. I thought we saw somebody. So we are caught up. If you guys want to get a reading, we're going to call last call. So if you want to get a reading or if you want to join our memberships, please do.
We got him.
We got him. Yep. If you guys want to join level 3, you'll get in on level 3. You get your reading once a month. So basically every other Wednesday we stream live. We usually do it around 6:30, sometimes 7 Pacific. All of the donations obviously go towards us being able to film and doing other things. We're really interested in doing some other fun stuff, and we have some new equipment, obviously like the headset, but there's some other stuff. We might create a list and like let people know what our goals are for donation. Somebody said, only if you sell your bath water. Mike would totally do that.
I mean, just
You'd
to
have
try
some
it.
women trying to put some real bewitchment on you.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'll just start bottling Mike's bath water and his baby cheese wrappers, and we'll auction them off.
Yeah, the baby cheese for sure.
All right, well, let me just make sure we didn't miss anybody. Otherwise, we'll be back in, I believe, 2 weeks. I'm not sure. We'll see. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it. It's a dress. It's not a shirt. It's a dress. It's a fashion show. That's what I call it when we have new clothes around the house. We like to prance around the house wearing them. Otherwise, yeah, we'll be back, I think, in 2 weeks. If we don't get anybody for last call, I know that we should have another show or so in before. Hopefully you guys like the karmic conjunction videos. Did you see that? Are you guys paying attention? Because they're setting up. Did you listen to that hour? Did you like the Aries season? It's kind of wackadoodle, obviously. This next Monday, we're going to have episode 2 for the karmic conjunctions. We're going to talk about it for all 12 of the rising signs. But also, we always want to know, like, if you guys have something you want us to do a video on, we do, obviously, stuff that we think is funny and stuff that's kind of current, but we like doing topics where we can talk about stuff and teach you guys. Also, I guess I would just ask, we're putting it out there. We're not sure yet. We're trying to figure it out. But if we were to do a live event in Vegas where we invite people to come out and listen to us talk about the astrology for the season and maybe do it in an atmosphere where there's some alcoholic beverages, is that something that you guys would be interested in? Would you be interested in coming to like an outdoor lecture or something where we can mix and mingle and talk about what's going on astrologically?
Whether you're in Arizona, Los Angeles.
Yeah, we're in Las Vegas, Nevada. So
over here.
If we put it out there, if people want to do that, it would just be like a mixer event. Let us know.
It'd be lit.
Let us know.
So
Let me see if we catch anybody. Oh, Kurt snuck in there. It's your boy, Kurt. Kurt has entered the chat. What do my spirit guides want me to know is I continue to study for my teacher certification test. Kurt, I really just want the tea on you and your auntie, okay? Apparently, he's deciding whether or not he's going to sue her
Holy shit.
because she owes him part of a house. Invite Tyler's Tarot and other Las Vegas readers to the live event.
Oh yeah, that'll be awesome. I hit up Tyler too. He was down for, I wanted to interview him. But he was moving into his new house at the time, but he said he was open to it.
We should
I
do
just have
that.
to reach out to him again.
We should definitely do that. We'll still stream it and stuff too. So if you guys can't be here, you can just drink a beer from your living room and pretend.
So the Ten of Wands is him studying. What was his question again?
His question was, what do his spirit guides want him to know about the whole process of him studying for his teacher's certification?
Okay, teacher certification. So the Ten of Wands means he has his hands full. But he needs to get excited because once he gets his certification, you're getting ready to be a whole authority. This Emperor is you. Like you're about to celebrate it. This is you getting your certification, and it puts you into your own autonomy and power and independence. And you're gonna be able to be more free and independent and on your own. The Ten of Wands is all the work and stress that's going into you getting it, but it's all paying off, B. Your spirit guides want you to know you're gonna have a lot to celebrate.
So mastering the situation like a boss.
Like a straight boss, yeah. So that's awesome. It's like, but it comes with the teacher's assistant too. Like you have so much responsibility. These teachers are dumping on you, and you know it's a lot more. I get the feeling like they're using you to do the work they don't want to do, but it's making you more of an emperor. Like the cool thing is it's adding so much to your ability to just be a boss and take control. So
yeah, celebrating the fact that you made that happen and new opportunities that come from that job wise. So I think it's about keeping your eyes on the goalpost with that Four of Wands, quite literally. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for watching, for donating, for readings. We really appreciate it. We'll be back in 2 weeks. Hopefully you guys like our new content. Otherwise, be sure to leave us comments, share. Even a thumbs up is super helpful. We're seeing a lot of growth both in the Instagram and also the channel. We appreciate y'all. We love you so much. And we will see all of you guys very soon. Take care.